YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another player review on the channel. Now, the El Capitan Evolution is in full effect and we are on our 5th account, man. The team isn't looking anything too crazy, but a lot of people have asked for Ekitike, so let's go ahead and see how good he really is. Hugo Ekitike is an 86 rated card. He has the controlled acceleration type, right-footed with 4-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. Now, so far, boys, we've done 4 player reviews using the El Capitan Evolution. We've done Openda, Ayoze Perez, Ramirez, and now Jorginho Rutter as well. With Ekitike, man, I feel like if you are looking for a striker, he is still going to be a pretty decent option. The cost of the evolution is 30,000 coins, and I'm pretty sure he's like a K on the market. And then he does also have his ratings reload card that's going on the market for like 130K. So if we go ahead and compare the two versions, boys, I mean, obviously this one is like 100,000 coins cheaper. The ratings reload version does have 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. This one does have 5-star weak foot. The ratings reload doesn't have a playstyle plus. This one does have the finesse shot playstyle plus, so we're kind of 2 for 2 right now. When it comes to his face stats, the ratings reload does have 2 more when it comes to his pace. The evolution does have a +1 when it comes to his shooting. Both the passing and dribbling are exactly the same, 73 and 87, and then the ratings reload version does have a little bit more physicality. Now with the playstyles, boys, the evolution does have technical, incisive, chip shot, and finesse shot playstyle plus. The ratings reload does have finesse shot, chip shot, technical, and rapid. So the main difference is obviously this one does have a playstyle plus and then also the incisive pass playstyle. The other one doesn't have a playstyle plus and he has the rapid. So kid you not, man, if you are a fan of Ekitike, I feel like the evolution is actually going to be a lot better value compared to like his ratings reload card. Now with the way that the card is set up when it comes to chemistry styles, I feel like a lot of it is going to come down to like how you want to incorporate him in game. If you do just want him to be a striker that gets into really good areas and finishes off the chance, the Hunter chem style is going to be a really nice option. If you are maybe a little bit worried about his physicality, you could maybe even lean a little bit more towards the hot chemistry style. But if you do want to incorporate him as that striker that can also link up to play, you know, create a couple of chances, or if you do want to run him as a cam, boys, I feel like the engine would work really well. He does have the most important player roles for both the striker and center attacking mid positions, advanced forward and shadow striker. And then alongside that, boys, he does also have 2 player role pluses as a target forward and then also as a false 9. Now, I don't know if you guys can remember, but at the start of FC26, we did have the cover athlete evolution, and a lot of people did use Ekitike in that one. Now, when that was going on, boys, Ekitike was going on the market for like 35K, man, so a lot more expensive back then. But now for 30,000 coins to get yourself a player of this caliber, it does seem like it's going to be a huge W, so it's going to be really interesting to compare him with some of the other players. If you guys do enjoy these FC26 player reviews and you want to see more videos like this on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like. Turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using Ekitike. Now, I feel like so far in FC26, Ekitike has actually been like a really popular striker, and rightly so, man. I mean, his ratings reload card is very effective in game, but I feel like the evolution might actually be a little bit better. Now, we do have the 5-star weak foot, and now we do also have the finesse shot playstyle plus, so that's going to be a huge part to his game. And very early on in the game, boys, I do want to see if we can maybe try to line up a finesse shot. Ekitike, boys, it's not a bad attempt, just needed a little bit less power. Now, one thing that I feel like is going to be really interesting to test out with Ekitike, boys, is his dribbling, because for the most part, he does have really nice dribbling stats, but he does also have like a bit of a lengthier build in game. But if we do a little bit of left stick dribbling, boys, I mean, he obviously doesn't feel like a Claudia Pina or like a Dumerne, but he is pretty smooth on the ball. It's not that bad. It might take some time getting used to, but once you get it down, it should be pretty good. Ekitike finesse shot again. That's a finish, boys. That is an incredible finish. We did give him the hot chemistry style, so I mean, a lot better pace shooting and physicality. Now, one thing that's also going to be really important, boys, is the fact that he does have incisive pass, so we are going to try to create a couple chances. Ekitike played out wide. That's a decent ball. Now, I think we're just going to try to look for a cutback. Played a little bit more quickly. Bajcetic, nice. Ekitike. Little body feint right there. That's decent physicality to hold off the defender. Keep it close. I might just try to go for a cutback. I did a little bit too much right there. All right, man. Corner in the 18th minute. Let's just try to get Ekitike in a good area. Let's go ahead and drop it all the way back. I think that's him, edge of the box. Yep. Ekitike, heel to heel. Good acceleration. My opponent's defending could have been a little bit better, but that's another really nice goal. For you guys that were able to check out like the other player reviews that we've done so far using the El Capitan Evolution, I mean, Openda has been my favorite option so far. So with Ekitike, man, it's going to be really interesting to see if he's better. That's a good skill move. Finesse shot, a little bit too much power, man. I don't know about you guys, man, but I feel like the finesse shot playstyle plus is honestly better than the low driven. I know that's a little bit controversial, especially for a striker, but I don't know, man. Finesse shot is so good. Now, a little bit of tiki-taka football right here, trying to move the ball a little bit more quickly. Great skill move. Finesse shot from range. I do want to test out like the consistency of his finesse shots. The flight of the ball looks pretty good, and we did already score like a pretty good long shot with him. Does have the 5-star weak foot. We don't have to force it onto his right. Yeah, boys, the finesse shot works really well with Ekitike. Now, a little bit of counter-attacking football right here, boys. I could maybe try to get Mbuemo in behind. Ekitike. I haven't been on this account in such a long time, boys. That's a great ball into Mbuemo. Drop it back, though. Ball roll. He did give us a little bit of space, boys. I don't know if you want to give the space to Ekitike, man, because his long shots are low-key kind of cracked. The one thing that's working really well at the moment, boys, is just like how good he is from like a technical point of view. All right, boys, straight into game number 2 we go, and so far so good. I think that is safe to say because Ekitike is one of those strikers that work really well this year. If you do want a special version of him at the striker position, I mean, the Evolution is a really good option. But yeah, man, let's see if we can maybe try to get that goal right back through the middle. Ekitike, nice. Spin him, play through. Boys, incisive pass is very good. I know that it's not like too important for a striker, but it does add a little bit of variety going forward. We definitely should have scored right there, man. Double tapping the through ball button is very good. Oh, he's misplaced that one. Ekitike, step over. I'm going to go R3 touch. Oh, the acceleration is nice, boys. The physicality, not too bad either. I did rush the shot, though. Trussard, that's a great ball. Try to spin him. 5-star weak foot. That's great, boys. The 5-star weak foot and finesse shot playstyle plus together is just so OP. Now, it is a little bit of like a scrappy start to the game. Ekitike, good step over. Great skill move. Keeping it close, boys. I mean, right there, the close control was very nice. Back onto his right foot. Look for the cutback. Finish. We got to be scoring, boys. I don't know why we hit that first time. I should have taken a touch. Now, a little bit of counter-attacking football right here. I'm pretty sure that Ekitike is like the furthest player forward. This guy does also have ultimate screen Marquisio, boys. That's insane. Through the middle, Ekitike. That's good. Finesse shot. I thought he was going to open up his body, boys, and go for his right foot. That's my bad. I probably should have just gone for like a regular shot right there. Finesse shot again. Boys, that's an incredible finish, man. I feel like as soon as you create like a decent angle with Ekitike, it doesn't matter if it's like on his right foot, on his left foot, just go for a finesse shot, and you have a very good chance of finding the back of the net. And now, one thing that the ratings reload version does have that the Evolution doesn't have, boys, is the rapid playstyle, which, I mean, is really important for a striker, but, I mean, Ekitike has still been very quick. This guy's just kind of like being a little bit more aggressive with the way that he plays. Ekitike back onto his right foot. That's a great finish. I like the close control, man. I was a little bit worried about like his dribbling as well, but for the most part, he is pretty smooth. Through the middle, Ekitike, nice. Sar is making a really good run. Precision through ball. I'm going to go over the top. I'm going to go power shot, boys, for the vibes. Somehow we find the back of the net, man. And his goalkeeper obviously should be doing better right there, but I guess you can say it's a nice finish again. At the moment, man, I feel like the only thing that Ekitike is really lacking is maybe like a few more playstyles. Like he only has like 4 playstyles, which isn't ideal. I want to see if we can maybe try to overload the left-hand side. We did signal Balde to make that run. And with Ekitike, we're going to try to play through. Incisive pass, boys, a little bit underrated for a striker. Balde, obviously you want someone else in that position, but it's a pretty good play. He's kind of stepped with his center back. That's going to open up a little bit of space. First time heel to heel, man, with Ekitike is so smooth. That's a great finish. Doing the heel to heel first time, boys, I feel like that can definitely throw your opponent off guard a little bit. So it's a great, like, underrated skill move to go ahead and use. Yeah, this guy's a little bit all over the place now. Fake shot, chip shot. Ekitike does have the chip shot playstyle, man. It's a clean finish. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Ekitike Evolution card in a few games of Division Rivals. And I will say a very solid striker for this stage of FC 26. Now, we do also have to take into consideration that this is our 5th account, so the division was a little bit lower. It wasn't like the same level that we usually play. But from the highlights that we did create in those 2 games, boys, I mean, with the 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, the finesse shot playstyle, plus if you do prefer kind of like your lengthier strikers, I feel like he's going to be a really good option for you. The standout stat for me personally, boys, was the 85 shooting with the finesse shot playstyle plus, and then also the 5-star weak foot. I mean, the hot chemistry style does give him 91 attacking positioning and then also 91 finishing. The finishing in and around the box was very accurate. He's a very clinical player. The link-up play wasn't too bad either with the 73 passing. Although, if you do want to use him as a cam, I would still recommend like a chem style to improve on that a little bit more. And then his dribbling, boys. I mean, it was one stat that I was a little bit worried about because he does have that lengthier build. But for the most part, he was very quick, very agile on the ball, which is most definitely the meta this year. From the beginning of FC 26, boys, I mean, Ekitike has been a very popular striker, and a lot of people do still use his ratings reload card. Now, that card is 130,000 coins on the market. The Evolution is only 30k. And because this version does have the 5-star weak foot and the finesse shot playstyle plus, I feel like this one's actually a lot better in game compared to the ratings reload, and it's 100,000 coins cheaper. So yeah, man, if you do want to save yourself some coins and you do want to pick up a special version of Ekitike, man, this evolution is the perfect option for you. Now, if I had to compare him with some of the other players that we did do a player review on, we have Openda, Ramirez, Ayoze Perez, and then also Jorginho Ruta. If you are looking for a striker for your starting 11, boys, I'm still going to say that Openda is the best option for the evolution. And then at number 2, I'm going Ramirez. The main reason why Ramirez is number 2 is the fact that she does have a lot of really effective playstyles. And with the marksman, boys, I'm pretty sure 490 plus rated stats. So she's absolutely insane in game. At number 3, I'm pretty sure I put Ruta, but I'm gonna put Ekitike at number 3 just because he feels like a more natural striker compared to Jorginho Ruta. And then I'm going Ruta number 4, Ayoze Perez number 5. Maybe a little bit controversial, boys, but I mean, whoever you end up using in the evolution, man, they are going to be pretty solid. Now, if you do want a center attacking mid for your starting 11, then it's a whole different story in my opinion. I would go with Ruta as your best option, Ayoze Perez number 2. At number 3, I'm going to go Openda. Number 4, I'm going with Ramirez, and then number 5, Ekitike, just because Ekitike is lacking like a couple of playstyles. So yeah, man, a lot of it is going to come down to like what you need for your starting 11 and what position you're trying to improve a little bit more. I feel like as a striker, he can most definitely get the job done. If I had to compare him with like a specific type of player, he does kind of give me like a Marcus Rashford type of vibe, you know, like very quick in game, very clinical, but then he does have like a bit of a lengthier build, so like his agility and balance can be a little bit hit and miss from time to time, but Ekitike is obviously a lot smoother on the ball. And overall, man, for 100,000 coins cheaper compared to his ratings reload card, I feel like this is a huge W, man. I mean, only 30,000 coins, you're getting a very effective playstyle, plus 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. Although there are better options for the evolution, if you do run a Premier League team and you can get him on full chemistry, Ekitike is definitely a solid option as well. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like. Comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review. And then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very soon. Peace.